Welcome back to the Crooked River and Eastern Railroad and another Crooked River production. Alright guys, just a mid-April kind of update here, just to let you know what I've done. I made a little bit of progress here on the CSX Willard yard. Just let this train go by and I'll show you that. Did do some weathering on these well cars. A few containers as well, you'll see kind of near the end of this train. Weathering, I'm not the best at it, but not bad, not bad. Some of them got a little heavy-handed, but that's okay. I don't mind that. There's a couple of cars here, or not cars, but containers. Got a little heavy on these Clark ones, but the Pacer trains already came like faded like that, and then I just did some grime on them. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. So anyways, here I am going to show you what I did on the CSX yard. So plan called for this three-way turnout. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. I'm going to give it a try. We'll see. So all the spur tracks they're just laid in there. They're not, they're not permanent. Obviously, they're pretty wavy and all that. So this outside one will go back towards the engine house. It's kind of around the corner there. I'll show you in a minute. And these four here are going to be for storage and sorting and all that. And then I never know what the heck the name of this is here, but it's, like a pullback track where you're going to pull cars back to and sort out. This line here where all these hoppers are is the arrival spur, I guess you would call it, coming in to the yard. So you take your yard horse and kind of run back there, and then you sort them out. You guys get the idea. So this is going to come back around here, and I ran out of turnouts. I had to order some more left-handed turnouts. Somewhere in here this turnout has to go, this first one, and then it's going to go into the engine house there, 3 tracks into that. So it just depends on placement, as to where I put these turnouts and everything, and where I put the engine house. And then on the side there'll be a couple more tracks there for like fueling station, sanding station, and then maybe one track for, maybe I'll put like a little fuel tank or something there. But yeah, that's what I got going so far. Got a lot more to do, but it's a start. I do have to put up the backer board for the backdrop still on both sides. I got a lot of backdrop stuff to do still. Everything's still kind of out, kind of still a mess because I'm working. I have to drop feeders and all that kind of stuff. The intermodal I showed you last time, still nothing changed there, just got the tracks in, going down. I actually don't think this was in last time, now that I'm thinking about it, so this is probably new too. In the last update I just kind of explained it, but these are here, they're going to go around the corner. Try not to trip over stuff. Like I said, everything's kind of a mess from working on the layout. And tracks will come around. Obviously I have a lot to do. Then it'll come out to this end. So a lot of this area on this side will be probably like trains that are waiting to get unloaded or stored, waiting to be picked up to go out, that type of thing. One of two of the newest heritage units, Atlantic Coast and Monin. I was in the last run a month or so ago. It's my 40-foot intermodal train here. Haven't touched any weathering on it yet. I'll get there eventually. So just a 140-footer train. I got the 53-footers I showed you there before, and then I have a whole nother one down here on the first level. That one has some trailer trains intermixed into it. Sorry for making you dizzy. But just got a few of those in there. as well, and that runs up to there. But the CSX yard above kind of mimics the CR&E yard down below, except for the fact that there's really no engine house or anything for CR&E. Just a little storage track here to keep a couple locomotives. And then I got the General Mills plant here. So that and a couple more industries down that way get serviced out of this yard, along with the first level. Basically, the first level is going to be serviced by CR&E, which is my short line. Upper level is going to be mostly CSX. CSX will transfer things between levels. So they will bring loads in, trains in to this, like this inside track is also basically an arrival track, just like the one above it. The only difference is on the top end, I did not put this little extra spur in here, or like run around kind of track. So I'm going to see. I might change that up, possibly, on the upper level. Anyways, that's what I wanted to tell you, show you. So anyways, that's all I wanted to really show you was some of the progress I made since the last video. I think the last one was end of March or mid-March, so this is mid-April. So I got a little bit of progress. Waiting on some turnouts now. And then, like I said, backdrops up. I'll just do some basic painted backdrops, blue, some clouds like I've done on the lower level. And then you got all this junk here. Eventually this has to all get cleaned up, and it's going to be another industrial area up here. Refrigeration plant and some other things. So then I'll have mostly all my track laid in. So yeah. I want to thank everybody, all my subscribers and members and people that have been with me and supported me. I have hit 3,000 subscribers finally about a week or so ago. So thank you guys. Appreciate all the help, all the support. And I guess that's it. I guess that's it for now. Talk to you later. See you on the next one.